In tonight's Military Matters, we're learning more about the life-saving measures used to save Navy Chief Petty Officer Kenton Stacy's life after he was injured in an IED blast last November.
Stacy is in Houston right now at the spinal cord rehab program at Tier Memorial Hermann. Channel 6 military reporter Jillian Angeline has exclusive interviews with some of the medical professionals who helped save him downrange. Jillian.
Doug and Leslie, combat medical professionals tell me Stacy survived the unsurvivable. Colonel Jennifer Gurney was with Chief Petty Officer Stacy for 49 hours as he underwent multiple surgeries, and she made the one phone call she claims saved his life.
Kenton, if he wasn't a complete specimen of health before all this happened, he would have really unlikely survived all of his injuries.
Injuries so severe.
He lost about 6 inches of his trachea.
His lungs suffered severe damage from the force of the IED and blasted fragments.
If it had gone any more lateral, it would have decapitated him.
This according to Army Combat Surgeon Colonel Jennifer Gurney, but that's just a couple parts of the massive trauma he sustained to his spine, leg, and eyes too. Gurney remembers that day well.
I kept hearing that he was coding and not coding, and I thought, gosh, if he has a chance, if he can get here, I was just praying, like, I hope he can get to Baghdad. If he can make it to Baghdad, I think he's got a good chance.
In 43 hours, Kenton underwent about 13 surgeries.
So he had everything going against him in terms of getting oxygen to his other organs, the other organs, the brain, the heart, the kidneys, everything else, because his trachea was disrupted.
As soon as she saw the number, she walked out of the room and made the call to get the world-renowned burn flight team from San Antonio.
This was probably the game changer in Kenton's care.
The burn flight team has a heart-lung bypass machine called ECMO, which helped keep Stacy stable for the 31-hour trip back to the States.
Gurney? He said, is this Gurney? I said, yes. I said, I need ECMO in Baghdad, and I need it quick.
The Navy EOD tech processed more than 40 units of blood from the time of the injury to his U.S. return. Captain Sarah Matthews was in the lab during the life-saving blood collection process.
Chaos is the perfect word.
Now, back in January, during his State of the Union, President Donald Trump recognized Staff Sergeant Justin Peck for bounding into the booby trap building and opening Stacy's airways, saying Stacy would have died if it weren't for Peck's quick action. Doug and Leslie, back to you.
All right. Thank you very much, Jillian.